this is going to be an odd topic. What's the topic? Guns. Okay. Um, you know that I just moved out here, uh, and I've been thinking I want to go out and do some hiking and things. And then I also have my RV, and I'm doing traveling, and I'm thinking I would like to do more boondocking, which means I will not be in a place with a lot of people. So I thought, it might be time to get personal protection, by a GUN, yes, one of those things, that it's just a good idea to have one on hand. Well, I went through and looked at all these different guns and stuff, and I've got very small hands. I don't have a lot of hand strength and things, so to find something that's viable for me is difficult. Now, I did finally find a gun that's I would recommend for any woman. Um, and if you're interested, I could show it to you. It's a Smith & Wesson Shield, Easy Shield, 380 Easy Shield. Now, the difficulty is there is no ammunition. I mean, it is, you go to any of the gun stores and there's just very little out there. And I'm going, what the heck is going on? Well, it's what I thought. We have the Second Amendment people freaking out that they're going to come take their guns, so they're buying up all this ammunition and things, and it's crazy. Okay, I had to search, and where I bought the gun, they make the ammunition, and they don't even have it. They said, we're waiting for the primers, and they're coming on freight, so we can't tell when they'll be here. So, I mean, literally, not one store in Las Cruces has ammunition for that gun. And it took me all day yesterday to find ammunition to fit that gun. I wound up buying 2 different types, 2 different places. One of them is for self-defense, the hardcore bullet. And then the other one I just found, and it's very lightweight. It's for competition and that type of thing. It's only 60 grain. So it's more for like target practice and that type of thing, okay? But it took me 2 days and going through high and low every place just to find these. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yes, there needs to be gun reform, but they're talking about not your handgun that you need for personal protection, etc. And I do plan on going to get a concealed carry license, which means you take a 15-hour course. You have to go down, take your birth certificate, get fingerprinted, make sure you don't have any record of any type, all of that they check out. So yeah, it's crazy out there when it comes to handguns, okay? Now, like I said, I did find one that's ease of use, really good for women. I mean, even men, if you have arthritis or something, this particular gun is really good. It doesn't have a real heavy recoil, which is good. So anyway, overall, I think I'm going to be happy with this gun. But like I said, just finding ammunition for almost any gun out there right now is next to impossible. I couldn't believe it when I went out there and looked. I mean, the shelves are bare. So, you have COVID and we have so much rise in crime and the craziness going on. And people have bought up ammunition. And they said another reason that it's gone up, and if you can find it, it is horribly expensive. I mean, crazy expensive. Um, you don't even want to know. If you can find it, it's really, really expensive. Um, but anyway, yeah, I did order a dry shot uh, bullet thing that does a laser so you can practice and you're not having to use regular hard copy bullets. But of course, I did get some of the hard copy bullets that I can go to a rifle range, I can go to a range and practice as well. Um, but I did also buy the laser so that I can set it up and you can um, do in your house, you can practice so you can get used to the sights, gun sights, etc. So yeah, I did do that. But I just figured, it's good to have some sort of protection since I'm out there going to be hiking by myself. Um, and again, we've had so many crazy things happen with, these shooters going into grocery stores. And I mean, just you never know what's going to happen now. So I've just decided, well, maybe it's time to have some personal protection. Not only for myself, but you never know what you're going to encounter as well out there. So yeah, if you're interested and you want to know more about this gun, it's called the Easy Shield, and it's like a 9mm or a Glock type. It's not a revolver. It's one of the other types, but it is real easy to pull. To get you, to cock it. It's easy to do that. So it's got some good safety factors in it that I like. It's lightweight, and I think just overall, it's a very good option. Especially if you're a woman or you're somebody that's got arthritis and you want something for personal protection that you can actually use, some of those, the smaller ones, you go to pull and you can't even pull it. It is so heavy. You can't. It's like you might as well have nothing because by the time you're able to manipulate it, it's over. So I don't know, how do these kids get these guns and fire them? Are these people leaving them cocked in their wherever it's at? Because a lot of these guns are really heavy to pull the trigger. So I don't know. I don't know how these kids are, using these guns and having these, accidents and stuff. But anyway, be that as it is, I just wanted to put this out there. I know it's a big controversial thing, but I tell you, I have had one time in my life, many years ago though, where I did have to pull a gun, and I'm fortunate I've never had to fire it, at anybody. I hope I never have to do that. But this was, I was lucky I had it way back then. What happened was I was walking home, it was nighttime, and somebody was following me. And every time I crossed the street, they would cross behind me, I had to go down some dark streets. And so finally, after this guy had been following me for some time, and I knew he was following me because wherever I went, this guy was right behind me. I finally turned around and pulled a gun out and said, you best be turning around unless you want to be air conditioned because, and he did. He turned around and stopped following me. But again, in that case, I was fortunate to have a gun, and it's enough usually just to show them that you have it, best be walking away. And yeah. So again, hopefully you never, ever, ever have to use it, but it's good to have one just in case. And especially, like I said, since I'm going to be out there hiking by myself. And out here also we have predators like coyotes and other things. You just never know. So I figured, well, I'm going to, excuse the pun, bite the bullet and get a gun because it's good to have some sort of personal protection. Okay, now I do have another gun. I have a 22 long rifle. It fires 22 long rifle bullets, but it's very heavy. It's an old, like the old Western style guns, revolver, and it's heavy. So that kind of is, not really efficient and not really something I can take if I'm going hiking, etc. You see me, Now this is an open carry state. So what does that mean, open carry? It means that if I wear the gun on my hip, I can wear it anywhere. I can go in any store here with a gun as long as you can see it. Now, if you're going to have it hidden, in your waistband or, wherever, and they cannot see it, then you have to have a concealed permit, concealed weapon permit, which I want to get because I don't necessarily want to run around with a gun on my hip. Although, it might, if it's, and I did look for some holster hips for it, because that's fine when I'm out hiking, just be forewarned, I'm armed, okay, so don't even think about it, it's kind of a deterrent. If they could see you got a weapon with you, more than likely they'll leave you alone. So just best, in that case, it's better to walk around and show it and say, look, I'm armed, so just don't even go there. Okay, don't even think about it. So anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about today. Yes, I know it's a lot of people be freaked out about it, but again, you just see so many crazy, crazy things happening out there that I think it's time to have some self-protection. Okay. So anyway, much love and light to everyone. Don't forget to mask up, stay safe out there, and I'll see you online.